90-Day Fiancé, Shaeeda gives Bilal ultimatum over having kids. Exclusive. When it comes to choosing when to have a child together, Shaeeda and Bilal are at a crucial crossroads. Shaeeda and Bilal see their fertility specialist, who gives her news she doesn't want to hear regarding her prospects of giving a baby naturally. In this exclusive clip from Sunday's episode of 90-Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After. Before agreeing to sign their prenup, Shaeeda, 37, stated explicitly in her prenup that she wanted to have a child with Bilal before she turned 40. However, Bilal, who is 43 and has 2 children already with his ex-wife, wants to postpone things for a few more years. Unsurprisingly, this has been a big point of contention between the two, and prior to their visit to the doctor, Bilal continues to maintain that she's moving too quickly. There haven't been any problems, thank God, but I still believe that sometimes we can put the cart before the horse. Additionally, some of the information she provided about her and her family was quite fruitful. However, it appears as Bilal will now be forced to forward his schedule for having a child with Shaeeda. Their test results are in, and the doctor informs her that her ovarian reserve is poor. He explained to the surprised couple, "This is not a sign that you will become pregnant, it just means that, hey, time is of the essence when it comes to getting things rolling. If we want to have natural childbirth naturally." When Bilal and Shaeeda were interviewed by ET in August, they addressed claims that he is a narcissist and a master manipulator. On the upcoming episode of 90-Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After, Shaeeda Sween gives her spouse Bilal Aziz a choice regarding having a child. Shaeeda, who is originally from Trinidad and Tobago, has made it known this season on Happily Ever After, says she intends to have a kid with Bilal shortly. Her biological clock is ticking as she nears the age of 40, but Bilal, who is already the father of 2 children from a previous marriage, is not in a rush to grow their family. On Sunday's episode of 90-Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After, Shaeeda and her outspoken buddy, Uterus, resumed their discussion. The women discussed Shaeeda's contingency plans in case Bilal rejects the request to become parents together. Shaeeda admits that she isn't using her birth control after Uterus advises her to quit, while Bilal is actually using male contraception, not her. The women discuss Shaeeda's contingency plan in case Bilal rejects the request to become parents together. Shaeeda admits that she isn't using birth control after Uterus advises her to quit, while Bilal is actually taking male contraception, not her. Uterus thinks that if Bilal really cares about Shaeeda, he'll understand how crucial it is for her to start trying for a baby as soon as possible. On 90-Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After, Shaeeda Sween confesses that she gave Bilal Aziz an ultimatum about having a child. Shaeeda then admits that she gave Bilal a deadline. So Shaeeda informs Uterus, "I handed him an ultimatum for the first time. I warned him that Bilal and Shaeeda would not survive if he does not respond to me within 9 months. Uterus makes it clear that Bilal needs to understand that Shaeeda is more than just a trophy wife, but she also expresses her happiness in seeing that her buddy has grown to balls. She needs to get what she wants. Shaeeda claims she would rather have a child than continue to be married to Bilal. Bilal Aziz receives a timeline from Shaeeda for having children. Uterus is of the opinion that if Bilal Aziz truly loved his wife as much as he claims, he would advance the time frame and acknowledge the significance of having a child for Shaeeda Sween. She is happy that she was able to make her best buddy aware of what was going on. Shaeeda believes she is at her breaking point, so the cast member of 90-Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After, gave Bilal a choice. She admits that she threatened to divorce her spouse if he didn't give her a definitive response about having a child within 9 months. Bilal needs to see that Shaeeda can leave without him, in Uterus's opinion. She believes that the TLC star has grown the ball she requires, though. She then inquires as to whether she would prefer having a child or staying married. If she had to make a choice, Shaeeda admits to Uterus that she would choose to become a parent right now. Will a Happily Ever After celeb from 90-Day Fiancé leave her husband? Shaeeda Sween standing up for herself makes Uterus happy. She believes that her friend has to become more resilient, though. Her goal is to prevent her from waving in her opinion. She thinks that if she does, Bilal Aziz will be able to control her. Shaeeda should leave Bilal in Uterus's opinion. If she is not pregnant in 9 months, she expects her fellow cast member from 90-Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After, to follow her schedule. She believes that she should watch her spouse to see whether he continues to use defense during intercourse. Uterus, however, does not want her pal to wait another 9 months before making any adjustment. Will the TLC celebrity follow through on her demand, or will she give her hubby more time? With this, we conclude our video. We appreciate you helping us keep it going by watching. The best way to support our channel is to watch another episode. Thank you for tuning in. To ensure that you never miss an episode, please subscribe to the channel.